Please work. That typing though does pick up. I see the bar go up when you type. Yeah, it goes up every time you type.
Does it pick up your typing?
I don't usually type during the stream. So at the beginning, I don't know. Might. Hey, it worked this time! Yay! Come on, computer. Don't be freezing up now. Come on now. Jason, my computer's being slow.
Nah.
Stop being so slow. I mute the microphone before I forget. I have a habit of forgetting that. Then Jazzy laughs at me. She picks on me about it. She's so mean. Watch my own stream on 2 different devices.
Yeah.
I need to relax a little bit.
Scout.
Where's my chatterbox personality?
I don't know.
Why can't I be my normal self?
I'm ready for this.
Am I subconsciously shy and not know it?
Probably.
I would make a lot more commentary when I was off camera.
Hey, maybe just pretend the camera ain't there.
That's the key to it though, but...
Don't think about the camera.
The camera doesn't assist. You didn't see anything. Let's like those guys in Metal Gear Rising. It's like, they didn't see anything. Like how they all came after me. It's like, whoa, wait a minute. Is that all of them? Because it's supposed to be up on the second, one of the shelves, a couple of the shelves and stuff like that. It's like, what the fuck? They all followed me. When he spotted me. It was easy pickings, because as soon as he ran off, I just came up behind him and zapped them.
Right.
They didn't see anything but stars. Actually, I think you kill them. They stay unconscious even after you knock them out.
I could have sworn a couple of them had a girlish yell to them.
I was just getting warmed up.
I need to play more PS1 games. So I can read out the dialogue. The first step to recover from mute is to react to dialogue.
Everyone ready to play?
Do you prefer the old me or the new me?
Not even
The
worth my
new
time.
me sucks.
No shit.
I'm no fun to be with.
Finish this quick.
I'm boring as fuck. I'm not allowed to fuck, so I should stop it.
Well, that about does it.
Question is, do I be my goofy self or am I more fun when I'm acting like the fool and idiot?
Yup.
Guess it's time to fight.
Saying random shit, making perverted jokes. Come up with something, damn it! Talk! Act like you did when you were without a webcam. I would slap myself if it didn't hurt. Spawn up! Now I'm a grumpy old man.
Yup.
Don't get careless.
Hear that, people? I'm a grumpy old man, apparently.
You're wide open. Was that supposed to be?
I challenge you.
This is the Reaper's power.
You won't get away. Next.
You're wide open. Die or be killed. I was just getting warm. You're fighting the Reaper. You're wide open. If you want to live, get out.
Guess it's time to fight.
You're wide open.
You won't get away.
You're wide open. This is the Reaper's power.
Out of my way. Is this also part of the Reaper's curse? Here I come.
You're wide open. This is the Reaper's power.
You won't get away.
You're wide open.
You won't get away.
I was just getting warmed up.
Wait, I know another sample that I didn't said more stuff in that natural. On Blazing Streets, when I'm part of his, I'm not on camera and I act like the old did. Remember?
Yup.
You better be ready.
I had to get rid of this subconscious expression.
Was that supposed to be it?
Need to play more games. For longer times.
Always be on guard. You won't get away. Is it
No escape. You're wide open.
Take that.
Yes.
Devour. A complete victory. Here I come. Take that. You won't get away. Take that. Devour. You won't get away.
Wide open.
Pigman went to the slaughterhouse. Die, Pigman!
I challenge you. Take that. You won't get away. Take that. Easy, better one.
Good.
I got you. Too close. Take that. Devour. Got you. Too close. Finish. Like a raven. Take that. Devour. Got you. Too close. Got you. Too close. Finish. Like a raven.
Power.
Take that. Devour.
Guys like the guile. Illusory
You
veil.
won't get away. You won't get away. Take that. Devour. Too close. You won't get away.
Blast them.
Take that. Devour. Got you. Too close. You won't get away.
No escape. You're wide open.
You won't get away.
Too slow.
No mercy. You thought I'd stop there? Annihilating crash. No. I
What?
can't
Seriously?
stay here.
That's not right. That is not right at all.
Velvet.
Disgraceful.
How dare you, good sir?
Got you. You won't get away.
Shit. Seriously? I just got that! I just got a sword and this guy can't get away from me for stunning me. You motherfucker, will you cut that out? Fucking pig man.
No, I can't die
Jazzy, I died again!
here. Disgrace.
What's up with that shit? Listen to me, pig man! Fuck off! Pig man! I'm sick of your shit, pig man. Leave me alone, pig man! Pig man! Now I got two of them after me! Leave me alone! Jazzy, the pig man won't leave me alone! You son of a bitch! You keep on stunning me. I don't remember them stunning me so much. And again, these guys are invincible when you fight the enemy. Yes. I got him.
Probably drop your brother off.
Pigman! Yeah?
Yeah, she finally got her pants today. Which is funny because Grandma's gonna have to take them in a lot. Because Mom said she put them up against her. Bottom of the legs start at her feet, and the waist stops at her neck.
Oh yeah?
What the hell? Did someone stand in stilts for those pants?
Got the mom ones.
Oh, Mom said she got what Grandma wanted. Told her she wanted
I
long.
refuse to fall here.
They're definitely long.
I would have killed that enemy a lot faster. Pigman didn't stun me all the time. Goddamn Pigman.
Movement or die. You're wide open! Who wants some next?
They were nothing.
Looks like you want to die. You're wide open! Not yet. That's all, huh?
Am I trying too hard? Or do you think it's just about right?
Alright.
They were nothing.
You're fighting a Reaper.
People can make fun of me in the comments.
Is this also part of the Reaper's curse?
Can't wait to get a rocking chair. Like a rock without making too many squeaks. Squeak, squeak, squeakers! Oh, I remember squeakers. There's a mouse roaming around our apartment. Not this apartment, mom's apartment.
Oh.
I named them squeakers. I'm all like, don't give her a name. It makes it harder to kill them. We need to nickname them.
Come on, really?
He did end up dying though. Never, ever use the sticky pads, catch mice.
No.
Never. We used one of those. I almost cried throwing it in the dumpster. I literally put it down in some garbage gently. I was almost crying because the poor mouse was in pain. It was trying to get out, like ripping its flesh off, trying to get out.
Ew.
It was in pain. Like, no, we don't. No, we're not. The apartment used those. Like, no, we're not using those again. It's heartbreaking to see a mouse in pain like that, even though it is a rodent.
Never used those types of traps before.
Apartment we're in loved using them. And that's just poor little mouse. I'd rather get caught in a mouse trap and have his neck snap freaking painless than to have it suffer by trying to get out of the stick of the. And once that mouth gets on it, it can't breathe. Poor little mouse. Poor little squeakers.
Never use one of those. Always use the traditional.
And never use one of those. It's inhumane.
Alright.
Even to a rodent.
You either use the traditional mouse traps or let the dogs or cats have them.
Rat poison's fine too, but I don't think they get tortured too much with rat poison.
We also use those too.
I think they just eat some of it and then eventually they just get sick and die. I don't think it really hurts them. I could be wrong though.
It just depends on how big the mouse is. We usually put rat poison because I didn't dish out for dogs to eat.
Do you know that dogs love peanut butter?
Yeah.
You actually love that stuff. I don't know why, but dogs love peanut butter.
If you want to live, get out of my way.
Daisy loves chasing mice.
She's a predator.
Mm.
Of course she does.
Anna, she just lets the mouse walk by.
Cinnamon are the first dog I remember having in the family. Would kill him, but try to eat him. He would slobber them all up.
Mm.
It'd be in his mouth and stuff.
Voice.
His mouth was drenched in saliva. It was dead, but it was drenched in saliva.
Nico!
He was a good mouse catcher. Or a dog, that is.
What's going on?
Funny when Shamrock was around, she would attack the mice because you try to get in your dog dish. She didn't chase him. All she had to do was sit near her dish and come to her dish. It snapped her jaws on him. When crawled in her dish and she snapped its head. I'm like, wow, that mouse is stupid.
Ready to feel the burn? Go get him, you three! Look what I found!
Live streaming is so much easier. When I started live streaming is when I started having a
Is it
webcam.
really you? Velvet? What is this? How are you alive? I could ask you the same question. Where have you been this whole time? You just up and disappeared. Everyone thinks that you were eaten by a demon. But I knew it couldn't be true.
But the thing is,
Too strong to let
Eleanor,
some crummy demon
Margaret
take
sees
me
through
down.
this.
Mm.
Because later Margaret said that she can't be tricked by his illusions.
Yeah.
So,
Ugh.
Margaret was just keeping quiet while all this is happening.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Sorry, I didn't mean to embarrass you in front of your friends. I have to let everyone know the good news. You finally come back to us.
Nico's alive. She's alive.
Don't let your guard down. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Well, naturally, we've got a Reaper with us. Let's head for a ball. We can ask everyone there exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Because Margaret could be doing that just to see if she breaks
Mm.
and gives up.
Velvet, I have to ask. Are you sure that the other villagers died that day?
Well, it's not like I had time to check.
Oh, dangerous encounter. There's the pig man. Why am I obsessed with the pig man? I don't know. Any idea why?
that all you said? You won't get away. Take that. The power. Finish. Take that. The power. Clear. You won't get away. I'll help you. Take that. Element of freeze. You won't get away. Take that. The power. You won't get away. Take that. The power. Finish. Like a raven.
Think about doing Tears of Zelia for nice. Tears of Zelia. That or Legendia.
Your style is really...
Haven't decided yet. There's no point in asking you because you won't be part of the stream, so.
Nope.
Eventually, you have to be part of most of my streams, regardless if you want to see the game or not. Because once you start live streaming, you can't really go back to permanently.
You're fighting with Reapers. You're wide open. Who wants some next?
I mean, I'm gonna think it. I hope no one thinks you're more popular than me. Better not get more popular than me, that's the thing.
You're wide open. Who wants some next?
Not even worth
Not
my
that it
time.
matters.
Guess it's time to fight.
You're wide open. That's all. No escape. You're wide open. This is the Reaper's power.
I'm not one to go easy.
Yes, I think this is where I want to go. Which means I might want to go this way instead. Always go the wrong way in RPGs, people. Always. No exceptions.
Don't get careless.
Well, if it looks like you're going the right way, go back. Usually when you go the wrong way, usually you get something good, like goodies.
That's all, huh?
Not even worth my time.
Like apparently a bunch of cat spirits.
We can't come in.
What?
And then we can't come in.
No, he's right there! Kill the big man! Come on, stun me, you son of a bitch! And kill Pigman.
Big man.
Is there emergency? No, it's not a toy to play with. The bat signal is not a toy.
I'm ready for this.
I'm not here to do marriage counseling with you. That's what he wanted in that clip, though.
Yeah.
He wanted family counseling. He's like, Batman doesn't have a family to counsel.
Right.
Why would he be able to help you? Batman's forever
This fight is
alone.
over.
Yeah.
Family reunion, Batman's sitting by himself. 'Cause he has no family.
No, they're dead.
You don't have any grandpas or grandparents or cousins,
No.
aunts, uncles?
Oh.
How do you have no one in your family? How does your whole family get wiped out? That you don't have at least a sibling or something. Well, it's easy because he's a single child. That's not what I meant.
His parents were murdered.
But no aunts or uncles? Grandparents?
No, never mentioned any of those.
Nieces and nephews?
Always be on guard.
I don't think he has any niece and nephews. He's his only child. That's kind of hard.
True, true. I wonder if they got nude mods for Tales of Berseria for PC yet.
Time to dish out
Robert and Magalo naked? That'd be awesome to see.
I was just getting warmed up.
Apparently I'm a sexist person. I want to see fictional characters naked against their will. What?
And I said I can't.
Can't what?
Characters.
No, because it's mostly male nude
Is
mods.
this also part of the Reaper's curse? Always be on guard. You won't get away.
I was just getting warm.
Hey, hit the mother load! Now, where do I want to go first? Ooh, down there.
Very
Make Eleanor the leader. Kind of looks like a housewife. Nothing about this maid outfit makes her look like a housewife. The hair, the way it is. There's nothing wrong being a housewife.
Oh.
Eleanor doesn't seem the type
We
to
will
be
need
like
to be
that, though.
extremely wary.
She seems to be the type that would be a
Yeah.
stay-at-home mom at the very
You won't get away. Take that. Devour. 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 You won't get away. Take that. Devour.
We've killed them to the bone. That's all, huh?
Die, pig man. Why am I so obsessed with the pig man?
You won't get away. Take that. Devour. You won't get away.
Oh no. Run!
Fall back and regroup.
I'm not battling a dangerous encounter
Man.
over risky encounter with two behemoths right there.
Don't waste my time.
That's just asking for trouble. That combo is not a good combo. I'll get my ass kicked directly. I'm not taking a chance of getting the game over.
You won't get away. Take that. Devour. Is that all you got? Shake the heavy. Target.
We're finished here.
Always be on guard. Take that. Devour.
You're wide open!
You won't get away. Take that. Devour.
You're wide open! This is the Was that supposed to be a...
Is that supposed to be a joke?
I'm ready for this.
You're wide open!
You won't get away.
Fire be killed!
Stop fooling around.
Here I come. Take that.
Hold up! No escape!
Hit the strike. Finish. Lock the Raven. Alamar, take that. Devour. Too slow.
You're wide open!
About finish. Lock the Raven. Thermal Skewer. Take that. Ready now. Too slow.
They were nothing.
Okay, I'm done being obsessed with the pigman. Don't you dare tell me that was my funniest parts. They weren't. Pigman was dangerous. So much stunning me.
All right.
Right then. Let's finish this. Take that.
You're wide open! Fire be killed!
Bounce
Dead yet? You're wide open!
They were nothing.
I'm extra good at beating up the weak ones.
There's several pigmen here.
You won't get away. Take that. Devour. Clear off. Hit the strike.
Blaze of wind, slice them!
Take that. Devour.
Air thrust! That's all, huh?
Rise right there. Here I come. Out of my way.
You're wide open!
I'm losing my
If you wanna
commentary.
live, get out of my way.
If you're losing the big man.
Goddamn pigmen!
You're wide open!
Why'd you remind me of the pigman?
He's the big man.
Pigman! That was also a miner. Because he mines. I see enough hentai to
I wish
know
I
what
had
they're
power
thinking.
Like that.
This can't be. After what I did. When he killed Laffy.
Velvet, are you alright?
Of course I'm alright. I know I'm right. I'm sure of it. This isn't how the village should be.
Well, let's stay calm and investigate.
I am calm. I'm fine. Really.
No, you're not.
It didn't seem like that was someone else masquerading as this Nico girl.
But if she's the real thing, then something very unnatural is going on. You get me, Rokuro?
Yeah, we better keep an eye out.
Illusions.
Where are you, ghost?
Illusions. Surfing USA. Where's this go? Oh, it's the Code Red Demon. Giant pig. His name?
You're strong.
Behemoth.
But I'm stronger.
What is Behemoth originally from? It's in Final Fantasy, so I was wondering what they usually base off of different religions and stuff. Folklore and stuff.
Let's go! No escape!
This Berseria came from the Hebrew language into late Latin, according to English poet and writing Plainland Express at least
You thought I'd stop there? Annihilated?
Usage in English transmission eventually applied more generations. Anything large and powerful.
Okay, that explains why all behemoths are huge and powerful. That would explain a few things.
You're fighting with Reaper.
You won't get away. You won't get away. Is it her or is it just devour? You won't get away.
What's this? Are we... Guess it's time to fight.
You won't get away. You won't get away.
They were nothing.
Here I come.
Is Pigman my only commentary?
Apparently so.
You won't get away.
I can't come up with other stuff.
Stop fooling around.
Always be on guard.
Who wants some next? Blades of wind, slice them! Air thrust! You're wide open! Bird!
Not even worth my time.
I love anime and hentai too. I just don't go to many hentai sites anymore because pop-ups cause viruses sometimes.
I'm not one to go easy.
My computer fights over who protects it. Who protects it.
Yeah.
So the way my computer was working well last time. Because two or three antivirus are like, no, I want to protect the computer. No, I want to protect the computer. No, I want to. That way, fuck the computer up instead. That way we have to fix it. That way, no one has to argue anymore.
Right.
Come on, really?
Squeakers.
Not worth my time.
Is this also part of the Reaper's curse?
Not worth my time.
You won't get away.
You're wide open!
You won't get away.
Hellgate, you're wide open!
This fight is over. I'm extra good at beating up the weak ones.
You're wide open! You're wide open!
Easy peasy.
I was just getting more.
Not worth my time. You're wide open! Die or be killed! This is the Reaper's power! Who wants some?
Out of my way! How could this happen?
You're wide open!
Out of my way! Try as they might, it won't.
My computer won't work right.
Velvet! You're really all right.
Oh, thank heavens! It's so good to see you!
Where have you been all this time? You never even wrote.
But I don't. I thought the whole village was wiped out that day.
Yeah, it nearly was.
But just when we thought it was all over, Arthur, Lord Artorias, saved us! No, it was his doing in the first place. He sacrificed Laphicet.
It really was a shame what happened to that poor boy.
That's all you have to say? A shame? My brother Laffy died
I'm sorry. Truly, I am. But you can't lose hope, dear.
He's right.
What counts is that your brother's still alive.
He's alive?
He's in your house. Don't worry, we've all pitched in to take care of him.
I don't...
Velvet. Velvet, let's go to
Something
your house
seems a
and
bit
see.
off
Yeah,
What?
okay.
in the game.
Oh.
Something seems a bit off. Everyone's still alive. We
Yeah,
killed all these people. No, well, we technically killed them, but they were demons at the time. Hey, merchant man. Or ma'am, whatever you want to put it called. Ooh, that was way up. Give me that focus. I bought everything at the shop I need. I have so much focus right now.
Luffy. Luffy's alive?
What's wrong?
Well, that didn't break it.
Next time you suspect an illusory art, test out your theory on yourself.
You think we're all seeing an illusion?
But Rokuro, you could
It's
take a
possible.
punch to the stomach.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Obviously I
That entire
can't.
village?
I don't think the
That
girls
shouldn't
could.
be possible. Shouldn't be.
Have you seen
no.
how small Magalu
Then
is?
how do we approach
Yeah.
It's
this?
like a twig.
Yeah.
Break it apart at the seams somehow?
No. For now, we and our enemies share the same goal. Come on. Help me look for the Therian.
Sure.
I think I'll stick with Velvet.
I won't stop you.
Keep a close eye on her. I don't think she's entirely right in the head at the moment.
No, she is not. She's never right in the head. What are you talking about? And once again, my body's been dismantled. Let's go ahead and probably put it in the wrong fucking order. The game loves to do that. Instead of putting it back the way it was.
My home. It hasn't changed a bit.
We need to be careful, Velvet. Aizen thinks this could be a trap.
You think Nico and everyone are being controlled?
I don't know. It's just...
You think it could be Melchior's doing. But even so... It's not going to work on me.
Yes, it will.
You're insane.
People can fight against pain, but...
I won't be deceived by this.
Yes, you will.
You'll open your wound.
You're warm. Luffy,
Told you she'd fall for
you're
it.
really alive.
Yes, he is alive, but not in the way you think he is.
He's been asleep. Ever since that day. I found him at the shrine. Collapsed on the ground. His wounds healed, but he's never woken up.
If he's still alive, that's all that matters. I'll find a way to wake you again, Laffy. I swear I will. We'll be together. I still have to thank you for this comb after all.
So that's where Velvet's comb came from.
Did Lord Artorias really try to sacrifice such a defenseless child? What's wrong, Laphicet? You don't look like your usual perky self.
I'm okay. I'm just glad Velvet's all right.
What? Your name is Laphicet too? What a weird coincidence!
Yeah.
Hey, sorry about all that, you guys.
Don't worry about it. What are we going to do now?
If it were me, I'd make Laphicet something he really likes for dinner tonight. He can handle soup. Maybe he'll notice the smell of your cooking and it'll wake him up.
Yeah, maybe I should. Would you watch after him while I go buy what I need?
Of course. I am at your beck and call.
Is there anything I can do to help too?
Yes, please. I'll need you to be my taste tester.
I wonder if they've located the Therian.
Let's just leave that to them.
You're not curious?
Of course I am, but for right now, I want to stay close to Velvet. I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Something more important than finding the Therian?
Yeah. My stomach is twisted, and I've got a chill up my spine. I'm really scared.
Very well. I trust your feelings. We'll leave the Therian to Rokuro and Aizen, and stay with Velvet then.
Thanks, Eleanor.
Magilu, what will you do?
Whatever I feel like.
I shouldn't have asked.
Thanks anyway, Magilu. Are you sure you're doing the right thing?
In the end, whatever happens, happens. Wiser words never spoken, right?
A new...
All right, first I'm going to whip up my special quiche. And then I'll throw in tomato and egg soup. And some pudding.
I didn't even know your face had smile muscles.
You smiled before, Eleanor. She smiled before. Too many skits. There's a chicken on top of the pig. Pig's drinking water. Water!
It's been a long time, hasn't it, Velvet? I wanted to apologize to you for ages now.
Apologize? What for?
That business with Arthur. Back then, I said he seemed like a fraud. I know you took it pretty hard, but if he wasn't there 3 years ago, our village would have been destroyed. I'm sorry I doubted him.
I didn't trust him then either. I only realized how amazing of a person he was when he saved all of our lives. I'm ashamed of myself. All this time we've been feeling terrible, thinking we may have driven you to leave the village. Please, forgive us.
That's not... I didn't...
Where have you been these past 3 years? It must have been tough living on your own, without any family to help you. Sorry, you don't have to talk about it if it hurts. But if you ever feel like talking, we're here for you.
I know we can't make up for all the pain we put you through, but if there's anything we can do,
Had any pancakes
just
today?
ask. And if
Is that
you'd
not
like, you're
happening?
always welcome to come back.
Yeah.
The whole village would welcome you with open arms.
How long has pancake batter last in the fridge before it has been falling out?
I don't know.
Oh, look into that. At some point.
Yeah, we're all on tomorrow.
You could do that.
Between the cold, the famine, and the demon blight, there were times I thought the world was done for. But over the past 3 years, I've stopped worrying.
I know we're overly reliant on Arthur and the exorcists, but this village has changed. The exorcists taught us that there are things the demons hate. We can't defeat them, but we can keep them away.
It's peaceful now. Exorcists stop by on patrol every now and then, and we haven't had a case of demon blight since what happened to your sister was horrible. But you and Laphicet should try to move on. Make the most of your lives.
I hope he wakes up soon.
I'm sure he will.
I won't. He won't wake up. He won't wake me up. Side.
Velvet! It's been forever! Great to see you. You haven't changed a whit.
What do you mean by that?
Have you seen Nico yet?
I have.
She's as full of life as she always was, right? Come to think of it, nothing's really changed much, has it?
I suppose not. By the way, how are Orthy and Russ doing?
Those pups haven't changed a whit either. They saw a guy with a big sword walking with a dour-eyed fellow in black. They freaked out and hightailed it.
That would be Rokuro and Aizen.
Those dogs are as cowardly as always.
So, what part of Velvet hasn't changed a whit?
She doesn't have any makeup on?
Uh-huh.
Always does not pay attention to Velvet's beauty at all.
The coming of the Malachim are a gift from the Empyreans, a reward for our repentance and our renewed prayers. The Malachim
To be fair,
are
do any
blades
video
against
game
the
animator really
demons, and
make
the
up?
exorcists the hands that wield them.
That's those rare occasions.
Humanity's hope.
You never change. Want me to take you home this time?
No! Don't treat me like I'm senile!
Okay.
Oh! It's you, Velvet. Be careful when fighting prickle boars.
If they charge you, punch them in the nose, right?
No! Throw sand in their eyes!
Sand in the eyes. Got it.
You finally started listening to me. You're 16. You've really grown.
Yeah.
16? But aren't you 19?
Leave her be.
But senile grandma doesn't know that.
Hey, could
Grandma
I have
hasn't
some
become
eggs,
senile
milk,
yet.
spinach, and tomatoes? And
To our
I'd love to
knowledge,
know what
anyways.
cheese you'd recommend too.
You got it. And in celebration of your homecoming, I won't even charge. With you cooking up a feast like that, I'm sure Laphicet will wake up straight away.
Thanks. I really appreciate it.
You're getting spinach? I can't really handle it myself.
You'll never grow up strong if you don't eat your spinach, young lady.
I've done just fine without it so far, thank you.
Oh, if you insist. I'll leave it out just this once.
Wow, Velvet, you must be special. Not many folks get to be friends with an exorcist.
She's not my friend.
The way you two bicker, I find that hard to believe.
Oh yeah, do you have any prickle boar?
Oh, I'm sorry to say that I'm out at the moment.
That's fine. I'll hunt some up myself in the tranquil woods. Just like old times.
Actually, there haven't been any prickle boars there lately. You should try the Morgana Woods instead.
Okay, I'll do that. Thanks for the tip.
You don't like spinach, right, Eleanor?
Well, you know, I just...
Who in their right mind likes
it's
spinach?
true, but keep that between us, okay?
Velvet really seemed to be enjoying herself at the shop.
You are one of those people that like
And she
spinach.
can really pick out a nice balance of foods while making
You!
everything count. She seems so cheerful.
Only time I
and
eat
free.
spinach
That's
is
the
in
real Velvet.
spinach
I'm sure of
ravioli
it.
Yes. An ordinary, dutiful...
or freaking
loving sister.
lasagna.
I wish she
Lasagna.
could have stayed that way.
Only time I eat spinach.
She could have lived a happy
I put
life,
salt on
surrounded
my
by her
spinach.
friends.
It has to be the leaf,
Just plain velvet crow.
Yeah.
Sister
not
of Lord
the
Artorias.
strings, not the grass.
And maybe not Lord Artorias, but just plain Arthur.
A happy, ordinary life
Isn't
for an
that
ordinary
the
girl.
leaf?
With a kind family.
But the
and
ones I've
supportive
noticed, like
friends.
through the schools and stuff, are just grass-like design. They're shredded.
Alright.
The ones I'm talking about is
So
actually the
Morgana Woods
leaf.
to hunt some
The
prickle
whole
boars.
thing.
The actual leaf. They're not that bad. They're not that big.
No.
You won't really taste them when they mix with lasagna and stuff.
No.
I like spinach ravioli. Like The one when the spinach is embedded into the ravioli. Mom used to make it. So yeah, I like spinach when it was mixed with something. I could never eat spinach solo.
We're looking for prickle boars. Keep your eyes on the thickets.
I'll show you the beauty of my spearwork.
Not even worth my time.
This is hunting?
We keep this up and who knows how many we'll bring home.
Velvet seems happy. But for how long? Will she be happy?
I'll finish this now. They were nothing.
First we're fighting pigmen, now we're fighting pigs. This is ordinary pigs. Can I instant kill a pig? No, I cannot.
It's over, right?
Okay, this should be enough.
Oh,
Huh? What's wrong?
nothing. I just feel a little sorry for them is all.
I hear you. These prickle boars might have all been family. People can be so heartless. Yeah, I'd forgotten this feeling. But what can you do? At the end of the day, we have to eat just as much as they do.
Yes, what can you do in this situation indeed?
Luffy's waiting for us.
Oops.
We should run on home now.
Troll man. Oh no, the trolls are here. Now I think about it. These guys are trolling me.
Its guardian was angry.
I'm not supposed to be having trolls on my videos yet. Yeah, there they were.
Shopping, hunting, laughing with friends. That was how her life used to be, wasn't it?
Yes, it reminds me of my own past.
Huh? But wasn't your village... I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. The happy times I shared with my family, I still treasure those memories. And even after the attack, I've still been able to find happiness. Eating a good meal, making new friends.
And falling in love?
Yes, falling in...
Love?
Look what you made me say, Bienfu!
There's nothing to be ashamed of. Most every girl's happiest memories are of her first love, after all. Don't you think there was someone special out there Velvet had feelings for? A first love? Do you really think so?
That's enough of that talk, Bienfu. You sound like an old man.
No! I'm only 150 years old and already being treated like an old man!
Bienfu is 150 years old and he's treated like an old man.
But still, I would like to meet
I wish I could
the
live to be
Velvet first fell
150.
for.
That'd be awesome.
I wouldn't.
I see. You're a guy.
Excuse me, pardon me. I'm just coming through. Yep, just flying by. Just coming through. Thank you. Goodbye. Come on, just coming by. Yep. So on. Thank you. Excuse me. Yep, I'm just gonna float by. Yep. Okay. See ya. Thank you. Goodbye. No sneezing on my channel. Disregard about me breaking that rule years ago. over the years, but
Heard the news about your brother. I'm happy for you.
So, what's your plan now?
You guys were snooping around the village.
Yeah, we wanted to check out that shrine too, but we got stopped. Apparently, the Abbey's designated it off-limits. If there's a Therian around, it's probably there.
I'm going to draw it out. If this is a trap, things may turn violent. Either way, this place is about to get a lot less tranquil.
The same as everywhere else I've been.
You can quit here if you like, but I'm going to keep on fighting the Abbey.
And if I try to stop you, you'll insist, I presume.
Velvet, no!
I'll give you 1 day. Once you've made up your mind, come meet me at the Cape.
I'm with him. How tomorrow shakes out depends on what you decide, Velvet.
Your hand. It's...
As you can see, I'm a demon. 3 years ago, I was the one who attacked this village and—
I don't want to hear it! Demon, or no demon, you're still you! Okay, so you're scary! I'll get used to it. I promise, I'll keep it a secret. Let's just live here in the village like we used to, okay? You, me, and everyone else.
Nico.
That was rather good, Velvet.
Yeah. Laphicet gets a gold star for being such a good taste tester, too.
Tomorrow, I'll fix you up a nice stew.
Hey, is this... It's the original copy of the book on Enominat. And all the pages are here. Velvet...
Hey, Fee. Can I borrow your compass real quick? I'll give it right back. Please?
All right.
He really wanted a compass, more than anything else. Just like you, he loved to stare out at the sea, wondering what's on the other side. He wanted to go adventuring someday.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I bet once he wakes up, you two will be really good friends.
So, this is what your life used to be like before everything happened, huh?
What's gotten into you? Maybe I made the pudding a little too sweet.
Velvet, how do you know what it tastes like?
I think I'll get myself some shut-eye.
But what are you going to do about tomorrow?
Magilu, are there arts that let the caster manipulate dreams?
Huh? Dreams? Why?
There is, yes. An art that requires a certain type of Moloch. It envelops you in a fog and reads your regrets, then traps you in a happy dream.
An art that reads your regrets and shows you happiness. I'm going to the Cape.
Now? What on earth's gotten into you?
Velvet... Velvet! Don't go. Stay here. Stay with me.
This is Fee's compass. I'm sorry, Luffy.
Hello, one man. Thanks for coming.
Don't.
Thanks for the like.
Wait. Velvet, wait. Don't leave me here.
Fog, is this what Magilu was talking about? We're going to the Cape Shrine. It's time to drag out the Therian.
After the dogs.
Velvet! There you are.
Velvet, you have to stop your friends. They keep saying they're going to the Cape, and they just won't listen.
The Abbey's forbidden anyone from going inside. We'll all be punished if anyone breaks the rules.
Break him. Break them rules. Who needs
I hate
rules?
to say it, Nico, but I think I'm a
Or the
terrible
details.
person. I really thought I could have my old life back again, and I could forget everything else. I tried to act like I was doing it for Laffy, but it was all for myself.
So I guess they can't really kiss up and make
Can't
up.
forget.
Kiss and
I
make up.
shouldn't forget. Laffy is dead. He was murdered without even knowing why. I will never forgive that.
No one asked for your opinion.
Never!
He's gonna give it anyway.
So get out of my way. If you don't, I'll devour you again!
Velvet. Why?
Why must you do this?
You turn into a bird.
There we go. The truth at last.
Just a bird.
Out of my way! Well, color me surprised. I didn't think you'd actually tough it out. What are you talking about? Focus on the monsters, sweetie pie.
Yeah, sweetie. Oh, just focus on the monsters.
This way. The shrine's through these woods.
Hey, mind telling me what the hell's going on?
It's a trap. Trap. Our enemy spun an illusion based on Velvet's dreams.
That's a nasty little art.
But Velvet saw through it all?
She did. But even if it's all a dream, such brutality on her part.
Velvet's always been our brutal poodle. But to shake off the dream by herself, now that's something. The boundary between dreams and reality is demarcated solely by one's own heart.
What?
I'm saying she's wowie zowie cool beans. Come on, we gotta hurry.
Onward.
It was all a dream. Hell, even if it wasn't, I won't turn back!
I can't jump my way to victory like I do in other games.
Guess it's time to strike.
There's no jump mechanic in this.
You won't get away. Blow it through! Here! Take that! Take that! Here goes! You won't get away. Blow it through! Here! Take that! Don't leave that with my no chance! Here! This is right!
I did good, didn't I?
Messed up my order. There we go.
You want me in? Fine by me.
That's the order it must be in. No exceptions.
You better be ready.
Here!
By the way, Woodman, you posted something on the PlayStation 4 about there's a trophy that's unreasonable from that game you were playing. What did they want you to do in that trophy? If you don't mind me asking.
Just getting warmed up.
Don't waste my time. I'll cut down anyone in my...
Everyone ready to play?
Why does he do that? I don't know.
Not even worth my time. I'll end this quickly. You won't get away. They were nothing. Don't waste my time.
Jazzy, there's no pigman in this area.
You're wide open! Who wants some You're wide open!
I'm not one to go easy. I'm ready for this.
Not even worth my time.
I'll finish this quick. You're wide open!
You won't get away. Slow Inferno! Take that! Got you! Got you! Too slow! Go get him, you three! You won't get away. Slow Inferno! Take that!
You're wide open!
I was just getting warm.
Don't get careless!
You're wide open! You're wide open! Who wants some next? You're wide open!
Not even worth my time. Don't waste my time.
Rumble and shake! Deal rumble! You're wide open!
It's gonna get
A complete victory!
Oh no, I ran out of ideas. I ran out of ideas to say.
Aww, you poor thing.
Shut up, you. Don't need sass from you.
Too late.
No more sass coming from you.
Too late.
There it is! The Therian!
It's up the star.
I always knew you were delinquent. Delinquent? You said the word right.
A delinquent?
A delinquent.
Is that what you're trying to say?
It's delinquent. I can't say the word right.
Oh, well, we got some more. Right.
I'm usually fine with it. Isn't it, Pooch? Come on now.
No mercy! You thought I'd stop there? Annihilating? Crash!
Ready? Too slow! Take that! Devour!
Overcrusher!
Too slow!
Hurricane!
Finish!
Hurricane! I'll stop you!
Take that! Devour!
See this?
Destruction! Finish! Scarlet!
Form 7!
Take that! Devour! Got you! Scarlet Edge! Too slow! Devour! Got you! Too slow! Finish! Scarlet Edge! Here! Devour! Got you! Too slow! Finish! Scarlet Edge!
Sorry, pups. You're coming with me.
Velvet!
It's okay. I killed their owner. I deserve all their hate. And then some. But not now. Understand? Once I get my revenge, you can tear me apart if you like. I promise. Until then, I'll need your help.
Even his demon dogs are adorable.
Guess the art finally evaporated.
The book! It disappeared!
What book?
I found a copy of the ancient book with every page still intact. It was in Velvet's house.
Artorias' book!
The real one might still be there. We should go back to Velvet's house to search for it.
That was one hell of an illusion. I have to admire the skill that went into its construction.
The caster probably has a tethered Moloch with a unique power on the same level as my Reaper's curse. I can think of one person who would lay such a wicked trap.
Still, we may have a new clue to the nature of Innominat. You found Innominat's book, right, Laphicet?
Yeah, in Velvet's house.
Then let's hurry to Velvet's house.
Yeah, but, you know, Cold Red Demon's here. We gotta take that out first.
Woo! It's a biggie!
Side quest comes first before story. I see this is not gonna work. This is not working.
Looks like you're gonna be put on ice! Slow down! Cleansing land! Slow down! Slow down! Hope this works! Look what I found! Look, a shooting star! Glitter Mountain! How could this happen? Look, a shooting star!
Not doing so well.
Coiling serpent! Twin whip! Ready to dance?
Forget the pain and move!
Lightning rain down! Crimson Slam! Look, a shooting star! No escape!
Yeah, just trying to cheer you.
Ready, steady, ready, round! Devour! Slow down! No escape!
Use that.
No mercy! You thought I'd stop there? Annihilating? Crash!
There you go, that took care of it.
I refuse to fall here.
Oh, I didn't realize the red over here.
There's nobody here.
This is reality.
It's empty.
No surprise there. Artorias is too thorough to overlook something like that.
If only I'd showed it to you as soon as I found it.
Don't beat yourself up over it. We wouldn't have been able to read it without Grimoire anyhow. It was just a dream. All of it.
This was your room, wasn't it? You can knit?
I was trying to learn. Nico said she'd teach me how as a thank you for giving her my quiche recipe. We wanted to finish a set of scarves for the winter.
Velvet.
Forget about it. I don't need to knit anymore.
Check out all these complicated-looking books.
A hand-drawn map!
Nice. It's incomplete, but seems quite detailed.
It's beautiful.
My brother drew it every day. Even when his fever got too strong for him to read a book, he'd stare at that map for hours.
Laffy said he wanted to travel the world?
Yes, it was his dream. I never understood what made him want to do something so dangerous. But I'm living his dream now. It's ironic, isn't it? Those are the graves of my sister and her son. He died before he was even born.
They're in rough shape. We should lay some flowers.
Don't bother. There's no point.
A keen insight. Eating one would be cruel enough, but plucking an innocent flower just to offer it as decoration for some memorial. That's not even a sacrifice, just a cruelty devoid of all purpose.
Melchior!
As obtuse as ever.
I take it you're the one behind the dream fog?
I must say, you did well to break free. Such resolve.
The free always
If you
gets
weren't
cut
a
off.
Therian, I'd be tempted
The
to
break
take you
free.
under my wing.
Did you come here to
So it's
flatter me?
supposed to say free, but the
Indeed.
game cuts him off
Although
for some
I was
reason.
already in the neighborhood to retrieve this book.
I'll be taking that.
This book was compiled by my dear friend, who was also Artorias' mentor and predecessor as head of the Exorcists. It contains the hopes and dreams left by a noble soul who gave his life for the world that grieved him. It is not for a tainted demon to touch.
Like we need your permission.
Look who obeyed me for once.
Is that... You didn't!
Be patient. You'll know everything before long. What we seek is the realization of a perfect order, as tranquil and beautiful as a wildflower in bloom.
A perfect order? Let's go. There's nothing left for us here.
Onward.
Oh! Look! It's the Book of Enominat!
What's it doing there? Wait! That's one of Arthur's!
Actually, it's a copy that Laphicet made.
Laffy made a copy of the book. He transcribed it all by hand, and then he sold it, just to buy me that comb.
There was something here for us after all.
Little beat up. Little wet.
Laffy.
Little water damage.
If that's the complete manuscript, we might be able to unravel Enominat's secrets.
We'll have to show it to Grimoire.
Pulling one over on the old man, are you? Never a dull moment with Lady Calamity around.
All right. Time to drop off the pups and get Grimoire to translate this book. We're going back to Titania. I'll finish this now.
Here, take that! Right back! That was over! Finish! Ready? Steady! And take that! Devour! That'll blow Inferno! Stretchy, stretchy! Take that! Devour!
Stop fooling around.
Horned monster.
He was with Melchior. There was something different about him. He wasn't a Moloch, though, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a demon. But why would the Abbey be working with a demon?
He could be a Therian, maybe. I mean, there was Medissa and Kamoana.
No, I don't think so. The Abbey keeps their Therians behind barriers and bound to Earth Pulse points. A Therian can't send malevolence to Enominat while walking freely.
That's correct. And besides, Orthrus was already here.
In any case, now we know Melchior has a mean-looking bodyguard in addition to his illusions. It'll take quite a lot to stop him.
Aye. That's a fact.
I'm extra good at beating up the weak ones! Take that! Devour! Got you too close! Finish! Like a raven! That'll take that! Devour! Here! Too close! Here! I did it!
You're wide open! Die or be killed! You're wide open!
Take that!
Burn!
Devour!
Die!
Got you too close! Finish! Earthquake! You're on the river!
Not even worth my time.
Any pigmen here?
I'm extra good at beating up the weak ones! Take that! Devour! Got you too close! Finish! Take that! Devour!
You're wide open!
Too close!
Not even worth my time.
I'll show you the beauty of my stairwell.
You're wide open!
Look what I found!
You're wide open! You're wide open!
You won't get any pity.
This is a big man.
Eleanor, there's something I have to ask.
What is it?
Did you leak our plans to the Abbey?
Eleanor hasn't done anything like that.
Then how do you explain Melchior and his illusions already waiting for us when we got to a ball?
I promised you that I would work together with you until I found the truth for myself. I'm not up to any tricks. It's far too late for that now.
Exactly what a guilty party would say.
If anyone's suspicious here, I'd say it's you, Magilu.
No tricks. I don't even know what a trick is.
Enough. If Eleanor was leaking information, then Titania would surely be under attack by now.
Right. I'm sure the Abbey would love to have those Therians back.
But the enemy was in that village waiting in ambush.
The Abbey isn't foolish. They figured out by now that we're rounding up the Therians. They'll have left traps for us with each remaining one. It's the obvious move.
All right. If that's how you see it, I'll stand down.
So you trust me then?
No. I'm saying that anything the Abbey tries, I'll be ready for it.
Oh, such a brave, determined soul.
Eleanor, does the Abbey possess an art that can control demons?
Not that I've ever heard of. Besides, if they could control demons, there'd be no need to resurrect Inominat, would there?
Can't argue with that.
But Melchior was obviously in control of that demon. How did he manage that?
You can't tether them like a Moloch, and Melchior wasn't using oaths or mana to compel him. No, this was something more like mind control.
Mind control?
Let's say you know your target's innermost desires. You simply conjure the right illusion. Show them what would push their buttons in just the right way.
Ah, if you can create an illusion of something someone really wants, you can control them.
Exactly. You can force a powerful burden upon your target's psyche. Until their spirit breaks, that is.
What happens when they break?
Depends on the target. They might become an empty shell, they might go wild with desire. Eeny teeny spiny crow.
You sure know a lot about this.
Now that you put it that way, why would I know so much about it? What if someone is controlling me, making me say these very words? How horrifying!
I believe I'll take your words with a grain of salt.
Listen, Eleanor really isn't spying on us. I was with her almost every minute, and when I wasn't, Velvet was watching her. And she's a woman who keeps her promises. She wouldn't lie to...
Laphicet.
We understand, Laphicet. It's Eleanor. If she were lying to herself to somehow keep spying on us, the guilt would fill her with malevolence.
I see. You're right. The fact that I haven't turned into a dragon proves that.
Thank you. Both of you.
I didn't think you were giving them information intentionally.
But there are illusionists like Melchior out there. That means we can't rule out someone recording your thoughts in secret.
I don't think we need to worry about that either. Not with you and Laphicet always near.
Now that that's settled, it's time for you all to testify to my innocence.
That could be difficult.
What?
Well, okay. Why don't you start off by telling us all about the time you sold us out to Teresa back in Helives?
Oh, Why bring up that old yam? You're a very vindictive man, do you know that?
You're just figuring that out? Well, there's your proof at least. You wouldn't make much of a spy.
She really wouldn't.
Hey, that's not what I meant! You were mean!
Woo-hoo! My sister's making us pickleboard meatballs for dinner tonight!
Hey, what did I tell you about bothering travelers? Sorry about that. He's totally obsessed with food.
That's all right. Pickleboard meatballs, huh? Sounds delicious. They're really super tasty, but Sis says that they used to taste even better.
Why's that? We used to get deliveries of fresh, delicious prickleboar meat from the nearby village of Abal. But in the Advent 3 years ago, demons attacked the village, and now it's gone. It's such a tragedy. If they only could have held out for just one more day, I'm sure Lord Artorias would have saved them.
Artorias. Right.
Our town decided to make a new holiday marking the day that Lord Artorias became the shepherd. 3 years ago, when the Malachim appeared on the Advent, Taliesin was the first town that Lord Artorias saved. We hold great pride at
I
being
looked
the
it
city
up
where humanity first
on the
struck back against
pizza
the
rolls you
demons.
packet you got.
explains why you'd
This
celebrate
is
his
90 of
ascension,
them.
but
I thought there's
wasn't
like
Abal
30 or
closer to
60.
his home?
There's actually 30 of them in
Not
there.
being able to save
You mean
Abal
90?
was a terrible agony
90.
for Lord Artorias.
Yes.
Even though he killed the demons that destroyed
I
the
said
village, he couldn't bring back
No,
the
you
lives
went
that had
you
been
went
lost.
90 and then you
If
changed
Lord
to
Artorias
30.
had
Oh,
gone
did
to Abal
liar?
first,
No.
the city might
No,
have been
liar.
destroyed instead.
Nope.
No, I'm telling the truth. I said 90.
Tragedy that befell
Then you
Abal.
changed it to 30.
No, I
What's
didn't.
the other purpose of this
I don't know what you're talking about.
Remembrance.
That's
I call
right.
bullshit. I could smell
Lives
it.
lost can never be brought back.
You're smelling things and hearing things. I did no such thing.
Hey, I already know I'm crazy. I don't need that any more added to it. Yeah, I'm blind and crazy.
Blind.
Probably not a good combination.
You are blind.
Yup.
You're just getting worse, unfortunately.
At least it's only in one eye.
Why are you going blind on me?
Age. But people tend to go blind and lose their eyesight when they get
You
older.
are a special case of blindness. It's not the same thing.
And my daddy was a special case.
Yes, he was. I'm special too. Not the way that people think.
And I don't know how far blind I am compared to him at the age.
I'm special because of my disability.
Yeah.
That's what they call people like us. Special.
Yeah, I got told once that I had a positive outlook on my blindness. As I always said, huh?
Psychoness.
Hey, as I always said, there's a difference between being born blind and going blind later in life.
Wow, the weather's just swell. It's something I've said every day for 3 months now.
Huh? But wasn't there just a heavy fog?
Nope. Never seen a wisp of fog in this village. It's been sunny so long, I think I might dry up.
That means that fog was just another of Melchior's illusions.
Seems that way. Excuse me. My partner and I here would like to put on a comedy show if it's possible.
Once again, my commentary
Not
floors.
often you run into someone with
talking
a
to
real
someone.
fire in their eyes. All right, show me what you got.
With pleasure.
Eleanor, I'm impressed. I didn't know you had this sort of initiative.
You just have to do what you have to do, right? Besides, if we pull this off, it could be our chance to get closer to Modulu.
Did you say Modulu? I haven't seen her recently, but she seems to be making a name for herself in Logris.
Yeah, her dances are really beautiful. Do you know her?
I do. Her and her teacher, Valta. Now, I'm not saying Modulu isn't great, but Valta was utterly sublime. I worry about him pushing Modulu so much, to be honest. He's never been one to accept
Why
compromise.
does your voice sound like this?
Huh. I didn't know that.
Why does an old
Time to
man's
stop
voice
and
sound
feel
like
bad
this?
for our rivals. Did you memorize the script?
Of course I did. And I won't tolerate any slip-ups from you either.
Hearing that just makes me more motivated. Well, let's get going.
Am I making
We've got
people
a show
dizzy
to
yet?
put on.
Oh, I can't spin right round anymore.
Hi there! Thanks for having us again! The Bienfu Keepers! Magic Kazam!
Whoa, back it up. Again? If we're supposed to be regulars here, then why does everyone look like they've never heard of Bienfu? And what's with this Magicazam stuff? Is that some kind of spell?
Gosh, it's really been getting cold here lately.
Are you just going to ignore my questions?
What does it matter? Aren't you too cold to worry about things like that? Does this feel summery to you?
I can be cold and ask you questions at the same time. Actually, it is rather cold.
See? I said it was cold. In fact, I've been so cold lately, I even set fire to my clothes.
Isn't that going too far?
Well, that's how cold I was. In fact, that wasn't enough, so I set the house on fire too!
Your house? Why would you do that?
Oh, don't worry. It doesn't bother me at all. And who said it was my house? The one I set on fire was yours.
That's a crime, you know.
Huh? What's wrong? That's not in the script.
Arson is a serious crime.
Well, yes, but...
In the script, the punchline was supposed to be, but when I saw how much it would cost to replace them, I got the chills.
Yeah, but I got into the moment and thought I could ad-lib something better.
You're advocating something morally abhorrent. Change it back.
What's the big deal? You're getting worked up over a joke.
Crime is not a joke. Even speaking as a normal citizen, I can't condone speech that promotes such a horrifically antisocial act.
Oh, now you've got me all mad. I give up. For good.
No, it's bad.
I said I give up. For good.
No, it's bad. My deepest apologies for putting on an act about something so terrible today, sir.
Well, the whole thing was meant to be about morals anyway, so how did we do?
Can I just ask you one question? Are you for real?
Yes, I am.
I should have known.
Let's walk down the stairs. Or spinning the camera around.
Welcome back. Did you find the Therian?
Yeah. We're bringing these two back to Titania.
Dogs? Look, lizards, no problem. Walking hunks of armor I can deal with, but dogs? On my ship?
You're not a dog person.
I was, bit by one when I was a kid.
Then you've got nothing to worry about. If they're biting anyone on this ship, it'll be me.
Are you okay, Velvet?
Oh, sure. They're just dogs.
No, I mean, in general. Fine, they can come aboard. I'll take us back to Titania.
We have to take good care of Orthy and Russ.
That's on you. They won't let me near.
Yeah, well, what do you expect? You only killed their master.
Don't worry. I'll take responsibility.
You mustn't. They're quite vicious, you know. I just asked them if they wanted to be friends, and they suddenly bit me.
I'm sure you said something to irritate them, like, I'll make you my minions. You had it coming.
She knows.
But you have Therians to find, Laphicet. You won't be able to look after them all the time.
I suppose. What should I do?
You could ask Kamoana and Medissa. Kamoana said she once had a dog. Even if they get a little rowdy, Medissa will be around to keep them safe.
That's a good idea. I'll go ask them.
Thanks. We can't be killing off Therians. Besides, they remind me of Nico.
Velvet.
You want a pet dog, Laphicet? You should go to the Abbey then.
Why the Abbey?
Because the place is full of the shepherd's lapdogs. Get it? Lapdogs!
Yeah, I get it.
You're not funny, being Fu. Besides what Magalu talked about you. Oh, wait.
There's one of them off-limit Class 4 islands that folks call Serpent Isle. Place has been overrun with snakes since forever. I hate the things.
I wonder how many people in the comments like, stop turning the camera!
Actually lives there.
Whatever for?
Stop it!
Why would anyone want to live in a place like that?
I know.
What I have to say to you,
strange.
I can do whatever I want. It's my Let's Play.
Demons too.
It's my live stream, my gameplay, my Let's Play. I do what I want.
Kept my distance, of course. Used me spyglass.
And? Was she there?
Aye, she was. Except she looked like a snake herself. I mean, she was human.
I'm playing the game. I do what I want in the game.
A weird color, and her lower half was all slithery and wiggly. Ugh. Creep me out.
A snake woman, huh?
Even worse, looked like you couldn't swing a cat's without hitting a snake. Just the thought of it keeps me awake at night.
You should have a stiff drink and get some sleep before you pass out on deck. I'll tell Benwick to give you an extra ration.
Wow. Thanks a lot, First Mate. I appreciate it. I ought to pester him for some of that aged reserve he keeps hidden away.
I'll show you the beauty of my spear work.
I got you. Take that. Devour. Got you. Finish. Break boot. Take that. Devour. Got you. Finish. Break boot. Take that. Devour. Got you. Finish. Break boot. That'll take that. Devour. Have a nice day. Got you. Finish. Break boot. Take that. Devour. Got you. Finish. Break boot. Take that. Devour.
Phantoms,
Too slow. Got you. Take that. Devour. Clear off.
You're wide open! Die or be killed!
Finish.
Break boot!
Take that. Devour.
Die or be killed!
Finish.
You're wide open!
Take that. Devour. Out of my way. Got you. Finish. Break boot. Take that. Devour.
Rip them apart!
Finish. Break boot. Take that.
You're wide open!
Got you. Trouble. Finish. Break boot. Take that. Devour.
You're wide open!
Finish. Break boot. Out of my way. Take that. Devour. Finish. Break boot. Here. Devour. Got you. Coiling serpent. Got you. Finish. Break boot. Take that. Devour.
You're wide open!
Finish. Break boot. Take that. Devour. Got you.
Who wants some next?
Take that! Devour! Finish! Take that! Devour!
You're wide open! Dead yet? Eat it!
Finish!
No escape! You're wide open! Burn! Die or be killed! Crumble!
Finish!
You're wide open!
Devour! Finish! Take that! Devour! Shake the heavy! Finish! Take that! Devour! Finish! Is that all you got? Take that! Devour! We're on top! Got you! Too slow! Here! Take that! Devour! Got you! Finish! Out of my way!
I don't really do these live streams to please people. And you can't please everyone.
Right.
So I decided to neutral things, like, I gotta do my own thing. Thank you. Please stop stunning me, thank you. I do it to please myself. Not to really entertain too much. Well, entertain, but like I do it for my own benefit, not for anyone
Is
else's.
this also part of the Reaper's curse? I devoured them again. No, don't.
So, you said your little brother made this copy. He could read the ancient tongue. That's amazing.
Laffy was different from most other kids. He read books a lot because his body was so weak. He studied all the time, so that he could be ready to travel the world one day. Which was kind of funny, considering he'd hide in my bed whenever he had a nightmare.
Really?
But I don't care that he got scared. I just wanted him to live. That's why I have to.
Velvet!
I'll devour as much as it takes. I will have vengeance.
Velvet!
Done. The art is attuned to you.
Thank you. This time I'll make sure to finish what I said.
That references here about Eleanor and Rokuro down the
Gotta
line
say,
having
I didn't think you had it in you, Oscar.
Rose later down. I don't think.
I asked for
I
your
think
opinion.
it's more it's even it's going to be two things. One, their ancestors their future generations got together at some point.
We'll see you when we're done.
Or two,
Are the rumors
Rokuro
Are you using that experimental
family
oil, Oscar?
continue on to then. Because she knows her Getsu style. So I don't think it's them directly, because that'd be too old.
The impression it was still incomplete.
There'd be too many. It's like 1,000 years or something like that
Still a
between the
potentially
two.
fatal weakness for its channeler.
We've
So-
taken the theory as far as it will go. The next step is to learn its control and actual practice.
Don't tell me you intend to test it against that Therian. Please let me do it. I should be the one, not him.
You are not strong enough.
Then at least let me back him up.
So you can take the enemy out before Oscar uses the art? A noble plan, but I'm afraid it'd mess everything up.
How so?
It was my idea to volunteer, sister. I failed at Titania and allowed the Therian to be stolen from Palamedes. I need to atone for my mistakes.
Then let me come with you.
I have different orders for you. Teresa Linares, you are hereby relieved of your duties as an exorcist and are to return your Malak.
Relieved of duty? Why?
For our plans to be realized, we require an especially strong Malak. We've analyzed your Malak's dormant abilities, and he is of considerable power, on the same level as the young Malak who betrayed us for the enemy.
Simply put, you just don't got what it takes to handle him, sweetheart.
How could you?
When this is all over, I'd love to have some of your homemade cooking again, sister. I could go for that quiche you used to make.
How can you talk of that right now?
Lord Artorias.
I know what you're going to ask. Yes, Oscar, when you fulfill your mission, I will make Teresa an exorcist again.
Oscar, are you doing this for...
Don't worry about me. I'd go to the ends of the earth and back for a plate of your delicious quiche.
What is a quiche? What is a quiche?
I think.
It's a real thing, so.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to remember.
Oscar!
It's like a, from what I understand, it's
What
a
should I
breakfast
do?
thing.
If I don't do something, he'll...
Meow.
Huh?
Meow.
What's this?
Meow.
I'm receptive
Meow.
to that art
Meow.
and to you.
Meow.
We're communicating.
Where am I?
Take it easy, Velvet. You've been out for 3 days.
Then that's 3 days wasted.
Want to be on YouTube?
What's the
With the cutscenes playing?
Well, let's see. For one
Wanna
thing,
be on YouTube?
Grimoire's been deciphering that ancient
There he is.
book. She says that this new copy is complete. All the pages
You're on
we
YouTube
were
now.
missing are there. As for the dogs, Kamawana's taken a real shine to them.
All right then. Now we just need to find that last Therian.
Velvet, no! I said take it easy. Seriously.
Oh, hold on. Have you not had anything to eat?
Well, I just thought, since you hadn't either.
Are
He
you
doesn't like
serious?
facing that side
Why
for some
would you do a
reason.
full thing like that?
I don't
You'll
know
die if
why.
you don't eat.
Actually, He won't die if he doesn't eat. Malakim don't actually depend on food for sustenance. If they do eat, it's only as a quirky hobby.
All right, if you're sure. If you feel like going hungry, it's your life. But there's no sense in doing it on my account.
Good to see you're feeling better again. As you probably noticed, we made it back to Titania already.
Sorry to keep you all waiting on me. Get everyone together. We meet now.
Well, that could have gone better.
I just
I had to put you down.
wanted to better understand the hardships Velvet's suffering through. It seems unfair for her to bear all of it alone.
Well, she's... how can I put it? A very straightforward kind of person.
But nothing gets under her skin like a clumsy display of sympathy.
What should I do about her then?
For now, just get something in your tummy. Any good warrior knows you eat when you have the chance. Even Malakim have more
You also
strength in a
rest
full
when you have the
stomach than an
chance.
empty one.
Never pass the opportunity to rest when you're working.
It's true.
If your
Food will
boss
fill
or
an
someone
empty
says take a
stomach.
break, you take that
What is
break.
there to fill an empty heart, I wonder?
Because you might not be able to have a break for a while, depending on what kind of work you do. Oh, come on, sweetie. What is wrong? I want to call Moana. Come on. Oh, she's not upset. She wants to hide on the ship.
Time for some grub, Laphicet. What are you hungry for?
I'll have some stuffed giant squid, or prison crab dumplings, or sea snake bowl.
It's your first meal in 3 days, right? Better stick with something mild or you'll be sorry. How about a risotto or vegetable rice soup?
That could be nice. I could go for some borscht or shark fin and egg soup. For dessert, I'll have a sweet bean and jelly fruit cup, a giant parfait, and a triple berry cake.
Zip it, Magilu.
Oh well, I'm getting full just thinking about it.
I think I'd like some rice porridge with a pickled plum and baby sardines on top.
Ooh, an austere choice.
And an apple.
In that case, you should have some apple boo.
Apple boo?
What on earth is that?
It's just grated apples. But when my brother wasn't feeling well, I often fed it to him.
I think I'd like to try some.
If you insist, I'll make some for you. At least it's something I can make without needing to taste it.
Okay, I insist.
Okay.
If you're already making some, I'd like...
Zip it, Magilu.
I haven't seen many Abbey patrol ships around here of late.
I noticed that too. Do you think something happened?
The Bloodwings said the Abbey's been quiet everywhere. Apparently, some bad demons and a cursed pirate crew have been giving them trouble, and they can't spare the men to patrol the outer seas.
That's Eifried's pirates for ya. Always gathering information and keeping on their guard.
A cursed pirate crew? Isn't that us? If the info's sound, we've really made a name for ourselves.
Abbey ships run and hide when they see us coming.
Reason dictates that we avoid hopeless fights.
Ooh, Shepherd Artorias, you're my hero!
If only our enemies were truly that dumb. Sadly, the world isn't that forgiving. We can't drop our guard.
Aye. I've contacted some fishermen friends of mine. They'll let us know if they notice anything fishy.
We've got the First Mate's curse to deal with. We can never be too careful.
Yeah, with that Reaper's curse hanging over us, we don't have room to relax.
Well, at least they're not too bothered by it. Okay, Fee. I need you to find us our next Earth Pulse point.
I found one, but it's really, really far. Way up in the northeast.
If it's that far out, it has to be an Engand.
Endgand is a collection of small islands. There's a comparatively bigger one called Lionel Island, but that's the exception.
Yeah, I think the Earth Pulse point's probably out there.
Endgand, huh? Those waters are haunted by ghost ships, you know.
Ghost ships?
Yep. Legend has it they snatch up wrongdoers who bear lingering regrets and whisk them away to that eternal voyage.
That doesn't sound promising.
Currents from all over the world converge in Engand's waters, so a lot of shipwrecks from distant seas end up there as their final resting place.
Uh-huh. Ah, so that's where the stories of ghost ships come from.
She's probably thinking, why is he acting like a cat?
I'd rather they stay imaginary myself.
We should still be careful.
We'll be fine. Ghost ship, exorcist, whatever comes along. We'll be the ones to administer their last rites. Just one Therian to go. When I escaped, Ceres told me that Artorias could still be killed. That means she must have known everything. That Enominat is incomplete. How Therians work. But why did she betray Artorias? Why did she give me her strength? I know that try as you might, some fires can never fully be extinguished. But what made you go so far as to feed yourself to me? Tell me, why did you do it, sis? Ugh, what am I saying? Ceres was a Moloch. Just a Moloch. Just focus on what has to be done. Once the Therians are all together, I can end this. That's all that matters. That's all I need to think about.
Onward, more skits. Or dialogue.
That prince you brought back is one interesting guy. He's happy playing with the dogs, right? And that's perfectly normal. But I swear, he even naps with them. And that hawk, with a big smile on his face?
And when Dial or Kamawana ask him to put in some work, he doesn't make a face or nothing. He just gets right to it.
Wait, they're asking the prince to do chores for them? Isn't that a little much?
Yeah, honestly, I was worried about it too. But when I asked him about it, he said not to worry. And get this! The guy says when he lived in the palace, he couldn't even yawn without getting permission. He couldn't even play with his dogs, let alone help other people with their tasks. Everything was the job of his servants. So anything we tell him to do, no matter how trivial, the guy happily does it. Says he really feels like he's alive.
Wow! Feels like he's too good a guy to be a prince.
You got it backwards. I'd love to see what a nice guy who gets the common folk does once he starts calling the shots.
But if he were to rejoin the royal family, he'd be our enemy, wouldn't he?
At the very least, he wouldn't try to control how we think, like the Abbey's doing now.
Either way, you're pirates. You plunder other people's ships. I think you'd be the enemy of any state.
That is true. True words have never been spoken. Oh, that has been true words that have been spoken. So that's the first floor.
Hey, Eisen, great timing. I've got a question. What would you say the 4 great wonders of the ocean are?
Far as I know, it's the Phantom Fleet, Dragon Island, the Big Hedian tribe, and the Kraken Queen.
Ha ha! See? I'm right. But this scoundrel insists he knows better than me.
What else could the fourth be but the Kraken Queen?
The colossal upright eel. Besides, the Kraken Queen is just a fantasy cooked up by girl-starved sailors.
What's the Kraken Queen? What do you mean, fantasy?
It's not just a fantasy, boy. The Kraken Queen is a slippery black squid, the size and shape of a lusciously proportioned woman. When it encounters a human, it goes into a frenzy, attacking with its long whip-like arms.
That sounds painful.
Real painful. Mind-numbingly painful, even. But here's the thing. At some point, the queen turns into pleasure.
You mean it feels good to get whipped?
You see, boy, that's why we call her the mystery.
Hey! Bad pirate! Stop corrupting our youth!
Corrupting?
Boy, there's no need to contain your curiosity. When pain turns to pleasure, you've truly become a man.
Laphicet, don't listen to them.
This is something you should hear. Aren't you curious why the Kraken Queen is a wonder of the sea? Want to find out?
Yes, tell me. Why?
Normally, it hurts to be whipped. Nothing pleasurable about that. You don't like getting hurt, right?
No. It hurt when Teresa hit me. I didn't like it at all.
And yet the Kraken Queen grants pleasure through pain. The Kraken Queen's tentacles secrete some sort of unknown, pleasure-inducing substance. When they touch you, the pleasure is beyond.
All right, we're done here. The Kraken Queen is no longer allowed to be the fourth wonder. It's now the colossal upright eel. Argument over. Tell Laphicet about this eel, and keep it wholesome.
Sure. The colossal upright eel is as big as a whale, and long and straight like a marlin's bill. Cut it open, steam it, then baste it with a special sweet and sour sauce, and grill it twice over charcoal, and it's heavenly. Or so I hear.
That does sound really good.
I know, right? The problem is, its name is an apt one.
Colossal. It's too big to catch?
No, the upright part. When people try to catch it, it stands up on its two legs and zoom! Off it goes, running on top of the water.
It's a fish? With legs?
Now that's a wonder, right, kid?
Well, at least it's a wholesome one.
A squid lady? That gives pleasure by abuse? Sounds like a masochist dream. Check thing. Check thing.
It's fine.
No, it's not. You have to do it right.
You're so mean, Medusa. If you keep telling me what to do, I'll hate you.
Fine, hate me then. So long as you do what I say.
Fine. I love you, Medusa, and you don't even care.
What's going on here?
Eleanor, Medusa's being mean. She keeps telling me to dry my hair after my bath, but I don't wanna.
What? Is that all you're arguing about?
This is important. Just because she's a Therian doesn't mean she can't catch a cold.
But I won't! I won't catch a cold! I swear! I don't want to take Mom's yucky, awful medicine, so I'm not gonna get sick.
If you insist on being so stubborn, we can do this the hard way.
There's no need for everyone to get so worked up. Her hair's pretty much dry already, right?
Yeah, what she said.
I'm spoiling her, aren't I?
Seriously. Look, we don't even know what would happen if a Therian catches a cold, let alone how to treat it.
That's true.
But look, I get it. I know you feel responsible for her.
You mean What happened to her mother?
Yeah, Laphicet told me about it.
My, look who's a little tattletale.
I'm sorry, but I thought Medusa should know, just in case.
It's fine, I suppose. I should have told her myself.
Well, at least I understand everything now. It's all too tragic for words.
Yes. And the knowledge would not be something that a young child could possibly bear. I'm not planning on telling her.
That's probably your only option. But do you really think you can keep lying to her forever?
I have to. For her own sake.
For her, huh?
All right. I'll go with you on this.
You two are going through an awful lot of trouble for a selfish kid.
All kids are selfish. They're selfish. But that's what their families and their mothers should be there for. Don't you have any memories like that yourself?
Sorry, but I'd rather just keep them to myself.
Pish and piffle. Everybody and their issues, am I right?
We're coming up on Lionel Island.
So much for the ghost ships.
Should we expect another welcome party waiting for us again?
No. I had the Bloodwings spread a rumor that we were raiding an Abbey compound far, far from here.
As far as plans go, that's better than nothing.
All this cloak and dagger. Give me a good old frontal assault any day.
First mate, sir. There's a ship drifting ahead of us.
A ghost ship?
It's an Abbey ship. Their flag. It's a distress signal.
Understood. Commence approach.
Are you actually going to help an enemy ship?
A ship signaling distress has neither allies nor enemies. That's a code all seafarers abide by.
It's an obvious trap.
Not even pirates would use a distress signal for a surprise attack. Of course, after we rescue a ship, we still strip them of everything they've got.
Anyway, if it's a trap, we'll kill everyone on board. Simple.
A waste of time if you ask me.
Is this...
The Corsair Scourge!
Benwick, do we still have any Salatoma left?
Yes, sir. If this is their full crew, we should have enough on board to treat them.
Now that you mention it, don't Abbey ships usually have a bigger crew?
These were all who were aboard when I hijacked the ship and made them set sail.
Teresa!
I knew I was being reckless, but I never expected we'd run afoul of the Corsair's scourge. But you know, I'm glad we did, since it brought me to you.
You seriously plan to fight in that condition?
No. I know you've won this one. Use me as you will.
Use you?
Don't bother asking. It's a trap.
Lionel Island is where you'll find Dees. A Therian. My brother Oscar is guarding over it.
We can handle him just fine.
You should know that Oscar's acquired a powerful new art. Its formula developed by Lord Melchior. The art heightens a Moloch's power far beyond its normal limits. The effect is incredible. Normal arts don't even compare. Even were you to win, you wouldn't come away unscathed.
Why are you telling us this?
The art is still untested and imperfect. There's no guarantee its caster will survive the effects. I don't want anything to happen to Oscar. If I'm your hostage, Oscar won't move against you. This will afford you a window to snatch the Therian and make your escape.
You're willing to betray the Abbey?
There's nothing in this world that could ever replace Oscar. I know you can't trust me, so don't give me your medicine. I'll place my life in your hands. Just save Oscar.
Lady Teresa!
If true, this information will be of use to us. For now, let's bring her aboard and give her the medicine.
So, you're going to believe her story?
An art that boosts a Moloch's power far beyond its normal limits. Sounds like we might be in for a real fight.
And she said that Melchior developed it, too.
Maybe this explains why he was so intent on acquiring that Siegfried relic.
If this is all true, a frontal assault might not be the best idea.
But why do you think Teresa is willing to go so far to protect Oscar?
Oscar is the second son of the Dragonia family, aristocrats with ancestral ties to the Asgard royal lineage. From what I understand, he was sent to the Abbey in the hopes of strengthening his family's ties to the group.
For the good of the bloodline. Happens all the time.
Teresa followed him to the Abbey, where she's been his constant savior, even if she's kept it from him.
So she's another noble too. Could have had an easy life if she just kept in her place.
No, Teresa was conceived, outside of formal matrimony, and her mother was not of what you'd call high standing.
It happens more often than you might think. My mother died, and my father's wife never cared for me. So I merely served the Dragonia family as a maid. Those were dark, lonely times for me. But Oscar was the only one who called me his sister and embraced me as family. Does a sister need any other reason to want to save her brother?
So you're back on your feet.
My sincere thanks for the medicine.
I can't use you as a hostage if you're dead. Where's the Therian?
Ahead through the Baird Marsh are the ruins of an ancient kingdom. There you'll find the Earth Pulse Point, along with Oscar.
What happened to number 1?
Lord Artorius took number 1 away from me. As it stands, I'm without the powers of an exorcist. As such, whether I live or die is for you people to decide. Once Oscar is safe, you can do whatever you like to me.
We'll do as you wish. All of it. I know you know this, Fee, but don't let your guard down for 1 second.
I won't.
I'll send a Sylph J if anything comes up here. Have a safe trip.
Thanks.
Still, why would the Abbey build anything all the way out here?
Teresa, what do you know?
This island may be uninhabited now, but judging from the ruins, we can tell that civilization has flourished and fallen here many times. This island lies at a focal point of air and sea currents, as well as the flow of the Earth Pulse. That means that malevolence gathers here too.
Is that why civilization has risen and fallen here before?
It is. Furthermore, the malevolence of those long-dead people still lingers here, lost and unfading.
Even after so long?
The more they prospered, the greater the loss of life.
Normally, this sort of thing could not be ignored. The malevolence here should have been dealt with in haste.
But because the Abbey is scheming to resurrect Inominat, there's no way they'd want to waste such a bounty. Bursting with malevolent juiciness, and no meddlesome people around to cause trouble. There couldn't be a more perfect spot.
If there's one place they'd put a Therian, it's here.
This is an Abbey encampment. No one's stationed here now, but it's well maintained.
From what I could gather, it will be approximately 10 days before the next patrol stops by.
That's more than enough time to find the Therian and get it off the Earth Pulse.
We can rest here too. No need to rush things. We'll find the Therian, but let's do it right. Teresa, it's been a while.
We haven't seen each other since the throne. But that doesn't seem like so long ago to me. Not when I keep hearing so much about you. Eleanor Hume, the traitor.
What of the Corsair Scourge?
Nothing to worry about. I've had my dose of Salatoma.
Was it as bad as you remembered it? Brings you back to when you were an initiate, doesn't it?
Why did you betray us, Eleanor? When the Abbey made you a patrolling inspector, they placed great responsibility upon you. Oscar should have been the one to take on that role. He had already been selected for it. But you wanted it so very badly, and that sweet, naive man that he is, he let you take it.
I had no idea. Oscar had already been chosen?
Yes, and after he passed on it, he was stationed on that dangerous island where he sustained that awful wound. And now, you accompany the monster that nearly killed him. I feel I have a right to some answers.
My desire to save humanity has not changed. I have simply found a path different from the Abby's.
I don't find that answer acceptable.
I didn't think that you would. I know very well that you offer no compromises when it comes to Oscar.
You're right. I don't. Be sure to inform your new friends of that fact. In order for me to protect Oscar, I'm going to need you all to trust me. That's all I have to say to you.
I understand.
I heard that they use this island to hold exiled prisoners. Just looking at this place depresses me. I hate it here.
We can't go carelessly wandering about. This place is dangerous.
I know. Still, from the looks of those ruins, there used to be one impressive civilization here. I can practically taste the hidden treasure.
The punishment for tomb raiding is quite strict, you know.
Think I'd be a pirate if I was afraid of the Abbey?
I won't stop you from looking for loot. But if you get into trouble, don't expect us to save you. Got it?
Aye, aye, sir.
All right.
Well, I ran out of ideas. I'll save one right here. Literally ran out of ideas to say. My commentary is only good when I'm interacting with you.
That's all, huh?
You won't get away. A complete victory!
I'll finish this quick.
The phone can't keep track of YouTube.
You're wide open! No escape! Blades of wind, slice them! Die! You're wide open! Die or be killed! You're wide open!
Was that supposed to be a...
I'll end this quickly.
You're wide open! This is the Reaper's power. You're wide open! You're wide open!
You won't get away.
Die or be killed! Cross!
Well, that about does it.
Pigman has left my left my sights. I can't make jokes about pigmen anymore. I can make a joke about being pleasured by squids.
That is funny.
I wish I had power like that. Looks like you want to die.
You're wide open! Who wants some? You won't get away! Thunderblitz! Take that! Devour! You won't get away! Thunderblitz! Take that! Devour!
Maybe I should have stick to them quick game.
You won't get away! Thunderblitz!
What's this?
What do you think?
And you.
No, I said I should have stick with no webcam. What do you think? No, going back.
Probably would have been your best bet.
Also, might be something to do with the fact that I'm streaming a long period of time, and then when it before I stream like what, an hour maybe
Yeah.
when I was by myself.
Yep.
But here I'm streaming making a video 2 hours or more.
Yeah.
You better be ready.
You're wide open! You won't get away!
Oh, jeez.
Eat it! You're wide open! Die or be killed! Dead yet? You won't get away! You're wide open!
I was just getting warm.
I challenge you! You're wide open! You won't get away! I'll take that! Devour! Got you too close! Stretchy stretch! Got you too close! Lightning! Bring it! I'll take that! Devour! Take the head! Got you too close! Finish! You're the best! Zero and take that! Devour! Blammo! Spell absorber! You're wide open! Devour!
Another victory.
I'll end this quickly.
Too close! Take that! Devour! Here it comes! You're wide open! Die or be killed! Devour! Dead yet? Got you! Too close! Finish! Break boom! Devour! Got you! Too close! Look what I found! You're wide open!
Stop fooling around.
You're fighting the Reaper! Take that! Devour! Look what I found! Eat it! You're wide open! Burn! Take that! Devour! Got you! Too close! Finish! You're the best one! Take that! Devour! Got you! Too close! Finish! You're the best one! Here it comes! Out of my way! How's that? No escape! Sending land! Really tough! We need to retreat!
Bad combo. Bad touch.
I'm ready for this.
Got you! Too close! Devour! Got you! Too close! You won't get away! Take it! Thunderblitz! Take that! Devour! Got you! Too close! Spell absorber! Got you! Too close! Earthquake! You won't get away! Thunderblitz! Take that! Devour! Too close! You won't get away!
I haven't watched. I don't work at Lady videos lately.
Who wants some mix?
I don't watch.
We're finished
I don't watch those
Let's
often
go.
as I used to.
I'll finish this quick. How's that? How's that? Let's go. You won't get away. Max, take that. Devour. Eat it. Finish.
Not even worth my time.
You're fighting the Reaper. No escape! You're wide open! That's all, huh?
Shake the heavens! Ready to feel the burn? Crimson service!
Blades of wind, slice them! Thrust!
They were nothing.
Don't get careless! Got you! Too close! You're all about to get a lot closer! I got you! Too close! Take that! Devour! Got you! Too close! Finish! You're defenseless! Zero impact! Take that! Devour! Got you! Too close! Finish! You're defenseless! Zero impact! Take that! Devour! Got you! Finish! You're defenseless! Zero impact!
Illusory veil!
I got you! Shake the heavens! I got you!
Winds chilled up to the bone!
I got you!
Is this also part of the Reaper's curse?
You're fighting the Reaper! You're wide open! Die! Cross! You're wide open! Rip them apart! Hellgate!
I'm not one to go easy.
Right then, let's finish this! Take that! Devour! Got you! You won't get away!
Phantoms, rip them apart!
Take that! Devour!
Hellgate!
You're defenseless! Looks like you're gonna be further! Take that! Devour!
That's all! Eat it! No escape! You're wide open!
Got you!
I'm not one to go easy.
Right then, let's finish this! Take that!
You're wide open! That's all!
You won't get away! Crimson service! Take that!
Eat it! You're wide open!
You won't get away!
Die or be killed!
Take that!
You're wide open!
They were nothing.
I'm ready for this.
I got you! Take that! Devour!
You're wide open! Die or be killed!
You won't get away! Here! Shake the heavens! I got you! Take that! Devour! Got you! Shake the heavens! I got you! You won't get away! Thunder Blitz! Take that! Devour!
Stop fooling around.
That power number 2 displayed at the throne. Hard to believe he had that hidden in him. Lord Melchior said that number 1 was full of untapped potential as well. If I have the talent to use it.
Teresa, my lady, you seem angry.
Me? At what?
At me, for running away and joining Velvet.
Oh, that? I was careless. An enemy stole a tool of mine. I'm merely frustrated at my own incompetence.
A tool?
I don't care what happens to me now. Not as long as I can save Oscar.
I'm the one who hurt your precious brother. And you're asking for my help now?
Yes, you hurt him. You scarred his face, and his honor, and his heart.
Still holding a grudge then? Well, at least you won't be able to kill me in my sleep.
With no Malakim, I'm an ordinary woman. How could I threaten the Lord of Calamity? I'm painfully aware of my own weakness.
Good. Try to keep out of the way then.
Lady Teresa, Velvet isn't so different from you. She had a little brother,
I know all about the Lord of Calamity, but none of that matters to me. As powerless as I am now, this is the only path for me. It's the only way I can save Oscar.
Lady Teresa.
You better be ready.
Devour! You won't get away!
That's all,
Take that! Devour!
You're wide open!
Finish! Take that!
You're wide open!
You won't get away! Take that! Devour! Finish! You're defenseless!
You're wide open!
Devour! Got you!
I was just getting warm.
Here I come! Take that! Devour! Here!
You're wide open!
You won't get away! Thunder Blitz! Take that! Devour! Too slow! You won't get away! Thunder Blitz! Here, take that! Devour! Got you! Too slow! You won't get away! Thunder Blitz! Here goes! Take that! Devour! Ready now!
You're wide open!
Not even worth my time.
I'll finish this quick.
You won't get away. Take that! Devour!
You're wide open! Die or be killed!
This is... I was just getting warm.
I'll end this quickly.
Devour! Take that! Devour!
Who wants some next?
Is this also part of the Reaper's curse?
Looks like you want to die.
Come on, put up some fight.
You better be ready.
You're wide open! Die or be killed! You dead yet? You're wide open!
Not even worth my time.
Looks like you want to die. No escape! How's that?
You won't get away! Thunder Blitz! Take that! Devour! Finish! You're defenseless! Take that! Devour!
You're wide open!
Finish! You're
Dead yet?
defenseless!
How's this? You're wide open!
Take that! Devour!
That wasn't worth the effort. I'll finish this quick.
Take that! Devour!
Eat it!
Finish!
You're wide open!
Take that! Devour!
No escape! You're wide open! Bird, who wants some next?
Take that! Devour! Got you! Finish! Brick boot! Got you! Here!
You're wide open! Bird, who wants some next?
Got you!
Eat it! Eat it!
Down! Roaring thunder! Got you!
Flash step! You're wide open!
Stop fooling around. All right.
Time to dish out spankers! You won't get away! Looks like you're gonna be put on ice! Finish! Take that! Devour! Got you too close! Finish! Break boot! I don't want to take that! Devour! Trouble! It's gonna get you!
They were nothing. I'll end this quickly.
Devour! Here!
You're wide open! You're wide open!
Was that supposed to be a...
You better be ready.
Take that! Devour! Looks like you're gonna be devoured! Finish! Brick boot! Take that! Devour!
You won't get away.
Thunder blitz! Gravity mine!
Quickness! Die!
Devour!
You won't get away. You won't get any pity or...
Malakim are just tools.
What are you brooding over?
I know. Velvet, Eleanor, or Teresa. You're not sure whose little brother you want to be, eh? In that case, I assure you I'm the kindest of the lot.
The cruelest, most devious. That's not what's on my mind. There's something I need to say to Lady Teresa.
Something you wish to say? Then speak, number 2.
That's just it. I'm not number 2. I'm Laphicet.
Laphicet?
It's the name Velvet gave me. It's very important to me.
Something can be important to you?
Yes, I have feelings. You see, Malakim are not tools.
Very well. I shall call you Laphicet from now on.
Thank you, Lady Teresa.
You're kinder than you look, my dear Teresa.
Thank you, Teresa.
You misunderstand. With so much at stake, I don't want to rock the boat.
Velvet, tell me what you know about Teresa and Oscar. I want a clear picture of what they can do.
All right. Teresa and Oscar are...
I can give you the lowdown on everything Abby. Lady Teresa and Oscar are the best of the best, even among the praetors. Some call them the consuls. There are only around 100 praetors in the world, so we're talking very elite.
Anyone called a consul is going to be adept at both fighting and leadership. They are key figures entrusted with responsibility for major cities and institutions.
The fighting part is all we have to worry about. Are they better than you, Eleanor?
Yes, I was a Primus, which is a full rank below them. I could never overcome Teresa's arts or Oscar's swordsmanship in our practice battles.
When they were still trainees, they worked together to wipe out dozens of demons in a single night. After that, Lord Melchior kept a close eye on them.
Appreciated. I'll be on my guard.
Together they sound like a real threat. Thankfully, we're only after Oscar alone.
But Oscar has mastered a new art developed by Lord Melchior. You can count on it being a nasty one.
You really do know a lot about this stuff.
It's a little suspicious.
You think so? Well, I was at the Abbey, so...
Why don't you call him Lord Oscar?
That's what's bothering you? It's because we're both so popular with the ladies. I consider him a rival.
No, I'm gonna hide in my little corner. Do a quick save. And call it a night. I stream over 3 hours. I promise you, once I get people in the chat interacting with me more and longer periods of time, I'll do longer live streams. But for now, it's just short bursts for the most part. Just to get started. So I'll see you guys later. Alright, bye-bye.